Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Courtney Ryan, and in this video, we're going to be going over 6 things women say that are red flags. So if you're talking to a girl, you meet a girl, and she says any of these things to you, consider it a warning sign. Number 1, we have princess/petulant behavior. Example, it's my birthday month. She might hold things over your head like gifts, Valentine's Day, special days, her birthday month, maybe her birthday year. It's her birthday year. The whole year is just a big celebration of her birthday. I don't know. It seems crazy, but to be honest, I've seen this happen. And what I really want to talk about for this one specifically here is, not just her being excited about her birthday. It's not just her, wanting to do something special with you on Valentine's Day. It's holding you to incredibly high standards that are pretty much unrealistic, and then holding herself to incredibly low standards. So this princess mentality, princess behavior that I've talked about so many times on my channel already, you can really categorize this and notice it by when she says things such as, it's my birthday month, I deserve to be treated like a queen, or a bunch of other things I'm also going to cover later in the video. And just to define it here for you so we can all understand what petulant means, this is of a person or their manner, childishly, sulky, or bad-tempered. He was moody and petulant, a petulant shake of the head, aka throwing tantrums, aka acting like a child when she doesn't get what she wants. It is the end of the world if things don't go her way, and she makes sure that you know this. Number 2, negative statements regarding her interpersonal relationships. Maybe she talks really badly about her mother or her friends or her other family members. Maybe she's bashing her ex, and it's not just, explaining something to you that happened that maybe wasn't the greatest. Maybe her ex cheated on her and that was not the best thing. Maybe he wasn't the greatest person. But if someone goes to incredible lengths to continue to speak badly about people and bash someone, this is normally not a good sign. And really here, does she always have something bad or negative to say about the people in her life? We could call this unwarranted diatribes, a forceful and bitter verbal attack against someone or something. Is this the way that she talks about people in her life? Is she always attacking people, belittling them, making them feel bad, or just generally talking bad about them? You might not hear her ever say anything good about the people in her life, and I would consider that a huge red flag. Not only because it's her being constantly negative and talking down on other people, but also because what does that say about herself and the people that she chooses to surround herself with? You can say all you want negatively about the people in your life, but ultimately, a lot of the time, it is your choice who you choose to surround yourself with. So if you're consistently and constantly saying negative things about the people around you, what does that say about you? And looking at this even bigger picture here, this could be a little window into what she will say about you down the road. If she seems to hold grudges with everyone in her life, including you, maybe she won't let you live down small indiscretions, maybe you and the people in her life are being held to these grandiose, unrealistic standards, this is a big red flag, especially because people like this normally hold everyone else to incredibly high standards and then themselves to very low ones. Does this girl expect everyone to be perfect and treat her like a princess, as I mentioned in the last point? So just to wrap this one up, negative statements that happen continuously about the people in her life are a sign that she's going to be talking negatively about you as well, and says a lot more about her than you would maybe think by her just saying some mean things about people. And even here, you could also include her saying negative things about people that she doesn't know. Is she constantly talking bad about people online? Or she saw a photo of someone and is always talking about how bad they look, or just really being a mean girl? This is not someone that you would want to be with. Number 3, we've got the mind reader talk, and this sounds something like, I shouldn't have to tell you, you should just know that, or I shouldn't have to ask you to buy me flowers, you should just buy them for me. Asking for flowers or telling your partner what you want or need from them does not make it any less special, and I wish more people would realize this. If anything, it's more special because they genuinely listened to you and you were able to effectively communicate your wants and your needs, which you should be able to do in a healthy, mature relationship. Nobody is a mind reader, and the girl that you're with should not expect you to be one either. Another red flag thing she might say here is, it's fine or I'm fine, when in reality, it's not. I know this is like a funny thing that people joke about and, people say it's womanese or what women say versus what they really mean, but this is a red flag when someone cannot effectively and in a mature way communicate to you what they want and what they need from you. Again, this is a crucial element and key component of any healthy, happy, mature relationship. Number 4, she calls herself crazy. Believe it when she says it and get the heck out of there. Crazy isn't cute, I'm sorry. Some girls genuinely wear their crazy and their insecurities like a badge of honor, and I think it's really sad. Even more than sad, it's a bit concerning. She might say something like, oh yeah, I stalked your location on Snapchat to make sure that you were at home like you said you were. I'm crazy, you know that. Again, just breaking this one down here, I have seen so many girls post on TikTok about all this crazy stuff that they've done, and I think we've all experienced a level of insecurity at some point. Even I have felt insecure in past relationships and done things that, quite frankly, I'm not proud of, but I would never go online and brag about them or, again, wear it like a badge of honor. I think when people do these crazy things, it's because they are feeling some level of insecurity, whether that be within themselves or within the relationship that you're in. So if that's something that she's going on within herself, that's something that she needs to work on and get herself to a confident, secure place where she can flourish in a relationship with you. And if it's insecurity within your relationship, number one, have you done anything to cause it? Number two, if you haven't done something to cause it, that's an issue that needs to be addressed, that shouldn't continue, or you're always going to have this, distrust and worry within your relationship that just doesn't need to be there. And again, there are so many different things she could technically say here that would give it away. If you want some more examples, you can definitely just go to TikTok and type in like crazy girl or crazy, and you'll get so many videos pop up of girls talking about how they keyed someone's car, or they threw their stuff off a balcony, or they did all of this crazy stuff that, quite frankly, is just not something you should be bragging about. Number 5 is not necessarily something she says, but more so something she does. So this one is talking over you or interrupting, or trying to complete your sentences for you. This one can be for a lot of different reasons, but some of the most common ones that I see are a need for control, a need to prove something. Maybe she's a know-it-all, maybe she has an ego problem and just constantly feels like she needs to compete with you or one-up you. Regardless of the reason, it's typically not a good one. I do think, however, sometimes people interrupt because of anxiety, or maybe they're really excited about something. So be able to kind of read your situation and understand what's happening there. But I do think it's very easy to tell when this is because she's trying to prove something to you or act like she's better than you, or trying to make everything a competition. So I actually just did a video about signs that a girl is toxic, and one of the points that I mentioned was achievement becomes competitive or something along those lines. And this is something that I see happen a lot when that achievement becomes a competitive thing within your relationship. She can't support you, she can't be happy for you, she doesn't encourage you because she feels like you're doing better than her. So again, be able to kind of look at your situation and when this is happening. And if it's something you think is a bit innocent, I think you should just be able to have an open conversation about it. Like, hey, it kind of bothers me when you always interrupt what I say. Just try to be mindful of it going forward, or maybe you don't even realize that you do it, but I just wanted to let you know that it's something that bothers me. You should be able to have an open and honest conversation like that with the person that you're dating or seeing. So if she responds negatively to that, red flag. It could also be just a lack of respect, or she doesn't care what you're saying. So that's also not a good one. And my last one here, the most obvious, the most self-explanatory that I don't even feel like I need to explain to all of you is, I hate men, or all men are trash. The alpha warning signs of the warning signs. I could go on and on here about statements I see that fall into this I hate men category, or men are the worst category, but good luck with a girl like this. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright guys, that is all I have for 6 things that women say that are red flags. Let me know down in the comments below some things that you've heard women say that you think are red flags. I would love to hear what all of you guys think down below, and please feel free to always share your experiences and help some other guys out. I'm sure there are some that I missed. I wanted to make this a short and sweet video, but let me know down in the comments what your experience has been. If you liked this video or found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to be in the loop for when I release new content. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me over on Instagram at Courtney Christine Ryan. I love connecting with all of you guys over on there as well. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.